Hey, Nightmare Squad! Welcome back to Real Nightmares. Tonight, we're heading deep into Oregon's Sizelaw National Forest, where the pines don't just whisper, they name you. In September 2023, a young couple, Arjun and Priya, booked a three-night escape at remote campsite 47. No cell service, no trail cams, just them, a tent, and a map that lied. At 2:03 a.m., they saw lights in the woods, lights that led to a cabin not on any map. By morning, they found a hiker's diary, last page wet, ink fresh, dated that day. What they wrote next wasn't them. Hit that subscribe button, dim the lights, and let's find out why no one ever leaves Site 47 the same. Let's rewind. September 14, 2023. Priya and I had been married 5 years, together 7. I'm a back-end dev at a fintech startup, think 80-hour weeks, Slack pings at 3 a.m. Priya's a wedding photographer, but gigs dried up post-COVID. We were fraying, snapping over grocery lists, sleeping back-to-back. So when she found a last-minute cancellation at Cy Uslaw's Site 47, 3 nights, $90, no neighbors, we booked it. Digital detox, she called it. I just wanted her to look at me like she did on our first date at Yellowstone. We left Portland at noon. Priya drove the Subaru. I navigated. The map app died at the forest boundary. Classic. Paper topo in the glove box showed Site 47 2 miles off Forest Road 22, past a seasonal creek. Easy hike. We parked at the trailhead, slung our packs, 45 liters each, bear spray, jet boil, 2 liters of wine in a bladder. Priya insisted on the wine. Romance tax, she said. The trail was rooty, slick with September rain. Ferns brushed our knees. We talked, really talked, for the first time in months. About kids? She wanted one, I wasn't sure. About moving to Denver? Her dream, my nightmare. About the concert ticket stub she still kept from our first date, Radiohead 2016. By mile 1, we were laughing. By mile 2, holding hands. Site 47 was perfect. Flat gravel pad, fire ring, bear box, creek gurgling 10 yards off. We pitched the Big Agnes, Copper Spur, 2-person, our Blue Haven. Priya named it after our first tent, lost to a Yellowstone geyser. I gathered kindling. She set up the jet boil. We ate freeze-dried pad thai, drank the wine from tin cups. Stars were insane, no light pollution. Milky Way like spilled salt. We turned in at 11:30, zipped in, headlamps off. Priya's foot hooked over mine, our thing. I was drifting when whispers. Not wind, structured, like a crowd murmuring just beyond the nylon. Priya muffled. Babe, you hear that? Arjun, trees, go back to sleep. But the whispers layered, male, female, child, braided into a cord. I sat up. The tent walls glowed faint orange, not moonlight. I unzipped the door. Half a mile downslope, through a wall of trunks, stood a cabin. 1 story, hand-hewn logs, stone chimney puffing smoke. 2 windows lit warm yellow. But our map, checked at sunset, showed nothing there, just contour lines. Priya, that's impossible. We hiked the ridgeline. Nothing. Arjun, lights moving, inside. The whispers peaked, then cut. Lights blinked out. We should have stayed put, but curiosity's a hell of a drug. The air smelled of wood smoke and wet iron. 20 yards in, the ground softened, moss over old planks. A path? No footprints. We reached a clearing. The cabin looked lived in, door ajar, swinging slow. Park service? Anyone home? Silence. We stepped in. Floorboards groaned. Cast iron stove glowed cherry red. Tables set for 3. mismatched plates, steam rising from eggs. Our backpacks? Gone.
Priya, Arjun, diary. On the table, leather-bound, swollen, pages warped. Last entry dated September 14, 2023. Today. Ink slick, smelling of rain.
Priya, reading. They speak my name now, not the wind. Actual voices. The cabin wasn't on my map either. I followed the light. Door was open. Table set for 3. I'm not alone. If you find this, burn it. Do not read further. Arjun. That's today. Priya. Page is wet, fresh. Ceiling was dry. No leak. Then, thump overhead. Priya. Attic. Narrow stairs behind the stove. We climbed. Dust motes danced in headlamp beams. Sleeping bag unzipped, still warm. Boot prints, small, child-sized, led to a wall panel. The panel slid. Damp air rushed out. A hidden room. Stone walls glistened. Center, wooden crate. Inside, Polaroids, a child's red mitten, diary pages soaked red. Priya, Sarah Kim, solo through hike. Missing since September 5. Next photo, Sarah crying, hands over ears, walls bleeding moss. Whispers inside the walls. Whisper chorus. Join us. Stay. Right. Image prompt 21. POV walls pulsing, moss forming faces. The floor cracked. We fell 10 feet into a root cellar. Headlamp shattered. Darkness. Second headlamp on. Earth walls, iron ring bolts. Tunnel mouthed deeper. Wet, bare footprints, small, let in. My ankle, twisted. Rope up. No rope. Hole sealed. We followed the tunnel. Down. Air colder, wetter. Whispers ahead. After 20 minutes, light. Not electric. Bioluminescent moss, blue glow. Tunnel widened into a cavern. Cabins. Dozens. Miniature replicas. Each with lit windows, matchstick smoke. A model village. Priya sec. They're warm. She lifted one. Tiny door opened, paper child stepped out, ink eyes. You're late for dinner. All doors opened. Hundreds of paper figures marched. We ran. Water rose. Ankle, knee, waist. Hallucinations. Drowned faces in current. Paper figures life-size now. Hands reaching. Back in the cellar. A ladder rung. Iron. We climbed. Hatch above. Kitchen again, but table set for 4. Our wine bladder on counter, half empty. Wall map. Site 47 circled. Note. Breakfast cools. Write your entry. Window. Smashed with chair. Outside, our campsite. Tent open. Fire pit cold. But trees leaned inward. Branches braided into arches. No trail. Priya. Diary. Blank page. Pen uncapped. Ink flowed before she touched it. Priya, trance. If you find this, burn it. Her nose bled, dripping red. I grabbed the lighter. Curtains whooshed. Beams cracked. We stumbled out as roof caved. Clearing shrank. Trees closing. Campsite gone. Only ash and diary, intact, in Priya's hand. New entry. Day 2. The couple burned the cabin. A new one grows by night. We ran uphill,
branches parted, asphalt, our car, dust-covered, keys and visor.
Ranger Station. We spilled everything. Ranger Moore, 50s, skeptical, checked maps. No cabin in that drainage, ever. Showed us Sarah Kim's file. Presumed drowned, Cape Creek.
They kept the diary. Evidence. We drove home. Nightmares synced. Both writing in blood.
September 21. Compelled. We returned to prove it. Site 47, cabin there now, on official maps. We parked, doors open, 2 silhouettes in window. Our height, our build. Waving, diary on welcome mat. Final page, welcome the next guests. October 2023. Another couple booked Site 47. Found our Subaru, doors open, wine bladder empty. Diary in fire pit. Last page wet. Day 1. New light. Same story. Rangers burned it. Wouldn't catch. Today, Sayus Law's website lists Site 47 as permanently closed, hazardous terrain. But late-night hikers on Forest Road 22 report a glow. A cabin. Lights on, door open. And if you check the reservation system at 2:03 a.m., Site 47 books itself. Every weekend. Forever. Sweet dreams, Nightmare Squad. Lock your maps.